But let's get some more good news on with Dr. Gary Wood. Good afternoon to you, Gary.
Good afternoon, and how are you today?
I'm not too bad. I was just thinking maybe I've still got that recorder somewhere or another.
Oh.
That could be punishment, couldn't it? If everybody in the house winds me up, I'll just get that out and start playing a tune on it. It'll drive them mad.
It would be wonderful. I think a bit of musicality. I think this is the opportunity to just kind of recapture things. But first of all, I need to say something about the park.
Go on.
Because I've noticed is that people are online saying things like, is it okay to drive to the park? And these are people who haven't been to the park since 1966. And then I've noticed, very suspiciously, one of my neighbours, I suspect they're rolling the kids in treacle and vacuum bag dust and just saying, oh, I'm going to take the dog for a walk to the park. Step away from the park.
Well, I went down to the water park last night to take the dogs out. There was nobody there. And I believe they've shut it now because you used to go and park there and there was car parks. They've shut it now. So it's like the residents of Kingsbury can still walk down there with their dogs and so on and so forth. But you go down there now and it's like, whoa, there's no one here. This is fantastic. This is great.
Wow.
You can walk around and do what you want. Now, you're saying that we should use this time productively, aren't you, Gary, to do something new?
Well, first of all, I think we're all a little bit stressed. So there's a little thing we can do every day. There are little exercises we can do, like a simple breathing exercise. So it's just 7 deep breaths, 1 in through the nose and out through the mouth. And make sure you drop your shoulders as you do, because that can immediately interrupt the stress cycle.
Right.
So we're all feeling a bit stressed and a bit anxious. And everybody I do this with in workshops go, 7 breaths, not going to make any difference at all. And then everybody says, oh, it does make a difference. So it's 7 breaths in through the nose, pause, and out through the mouth. Dropping your shoulders. And if you've got tension in your face, just press your tongue to the roof of your mouth, just gently, and that will release tension in the jaw. So you can do that every day, and then that should get you into a little bit more of a creative mind. And then you can start getting online and having a look at all the wonderful learning opportunities out there.
Mm.
One thing I've told my nephews and nieces to do is you can have access to the live cameras at the zoo.
Yeah.
Because the parents are complaining and saying they're running around the kids. And I say, well, sit them in front of the camera and then tell them to shout you every time an animal has a poo. And and they've been there for hours. I think all these animals are constipated. But the point is there's lots of organisations giving free access to language courses and learning, and for adults and for kids. So rather than hold our breath and wait for things to get back to normal, we can seize the opportunity and just learn something new, have a bit of fun. Doesn't matter actually what course you do. I mean, even if it's getting your recorder out of the attic, hope it's in a better condition than my phone.
I tell you what, though, you talk about those live cams. I, the other day, went on and I went to Tenerife. I looked at the beaches. Nobody was on them, but I was looking at the beaches in Tenerife. Then I took myself over to New York. I had a bit of a gander around Times Square to see what was happening there. And then I went somewhere else in the world. They are actually quite fascinating. Just people watching or,
yes.
just gazing to see. Just places that I've visited in the past. And I'm thinking, I wonder how they're faring. So I just put it into the old Google and then away I went. You can just see anything anywhere, can't you?
Yeah, it's great, and it's kind of, you can while away an hour, make yourself a nice cocktail, and you can sit there, packet of peanuts, and then you can just to basically do something, just to get out of this kind of cycle and obsession with doing things that we're told we can't do.
Yeah.
But the learning things is thinking about, there's lots and lots of really good free courses out there. So there's a company called Future Learn. And a lot of the courses are taught by university lecturers, so there's very, very high-quality courses. So you can be doing some personal development, some professional development, learn something new. Often there's people make excuses and say, I haven't got time to learn something new.
Now they have.
I'm too busy. And then I often get that in workshops, and I talk about deep breathing exercises, and they go, I haven't got time to breathe, love. So, no, you have. Deep breaths, relax, get out there, get online.
Well, listen, Gary, thank you very much. And the breathing thing does work. You told me that before, and I put that into practice on more than one occasion, and it does work. And we'll catch up with Dr. Gary Wood next week as well.
Hi, it's Gary Wood. Thanks for checking out my videos, and please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can find out more in my books, my blog, or if you're interested in coaching for well-being, head over to drgarywood.co.uk to get in touch. Thanks.